I know it's late, but I was busy early. Otherwise, I would have. It would have been, 2-3 hours ago when I did this. But this is when I was free, so you know. Anyway, we're down at the machine shop to go and confront McTavish, which is just down here at this end of downtown Colorado Springs. We just have to go in here. Okay. Right.
Oh, look! This time the marshal sent substitutes to shake us down. Well, you stand-ins get one warning. Fuck off, or get fucked up. Yeah, right. We warned you. Fuck 'em up, boys.
You seriously missed? He's down.
Gonna point you down.
Move this here up. And then just keep some action points. This is a pretty good start. It's just that machine gun need to worry about more than anything, but I've got pretty bad aim today, I guess. Oh yeah, and the foreman, he's a pretty big problem. But luckily we've got Major Tomcat on our side, so all of our problems will be solved. But yeah, just run over here. You need mechanics too, so which one of them? Mechanics level 2. Okay, it's Hawk. No problem. If you just go over there, Hawk, and do that, that'd be great. And disable, boom. Problem solved. It's easier than shooting it, because if you go down the whole shooting it route, it'll probably take a couple of attacks to get it done. How did you miss, seriously? Over here. Go legs. Simple enough. There we go. Easy enough, and we took pretty much no damage as well, so that's the best result we could have asked for. Over there. Then we go to the intercom over here.
Let me guess. This asshole's a shot, my boys. Well, I'm not looking for a bullet in the face, so you can fuck right the hell off. Oh wait, don't. Good sir, see what a good door is there. Blitz them all. Alright, come in. But I'm no helpless in here, I'm warning you.
Sure, totally.
Wait, can you? You're them wee numpty Sunlanders what came all the way from Arizona to suck the Patriarch's cock. But what happened to the rest of yous? Couldn't you tack the cold? Couldn't you drive on ice? Couldn't you swim?
Be very careful there, McTavish.
Oh, hey. I'm just pulling your pudding. Can you not take a joke? And you've got 10 seconds to like my boss, you flatland hicks. I'm under Farnbrego's protection. You can't touch me, you cunts. Huh? No, I mean, if you shoot me, then he's gonna... what a lot of shite. This ain't fair. Everybody shuts on me, everybody. Okay. Looks like you got me at a disadvantage, so let's make a deal, eh? You push flaps drop me enough to skip tune, and I'll tell you what I can.
Yeah, totally. You can pay him if you want, but I don't know why you'd be that stupid.
Damn it to hell! I got too many holes in me already. Fine, I'll spill monkey desert trash. Okay, yeah, I let the Dorseys in the city, and I'm glad I did. Least I could do after the Patriarch put me in the pillories. Asshole froze my bloody face off. I got a crater where my nose should be. Of course I wanted some revenge. Wouldn't you? I know, right? Oh, well, I was buying some wholesale medicine for Gaji when all of a sudden the marshal jumped out of nowhere and grabbed me. Say I'm buying me intent to sell or some shite. I try to tell him I'm no selling it. I'm getting it away with every purchase of an oil change at my shop, but the babags can't see the difference, so they dragged me off to the pillories. I mean, I busted for charity, I ask you. 99% sure those guys took me by and sold it themselves too. Fucking marshals, they should stay on the inside of the law. I didn't know that's what they were going to do. I just thought they were going to kill Buchanan. What? No way. Why would they think that? Mr. Bragg would not today with us, nothing. What are you going to do with me? Custody, you whores! Didn't I tell you what you want to know, you fucking lawmen are all the same!
Copy, November 1. This is Ranger HQ. Go ahead.
I'd still complain about McTavish. At least you're going to be going back to our HQ instead of going to the Marshals.
Copy that, Team November. A res team from HQ is en route.
The thing with it is I send all the people who deserve to be arrested but don't deserve to die, per se, to Ranger HQ, because then they'll just be locked up and they'll serve their sentence, whereas if you send them to the marshals, they'll end up on their pillories and die, most likely. So, you know.
The name's McTavish, and I'm from Glasgow. Shit, that's not it. Lick me, bother. Sod af, you wee cunts. Come on, boil your heat, you jammigan. You've a face like a scalp there, you dobar. Aye, that'll do.
So it's not even a real accent either. Anyway, now we can go back to Little Vegas. Hurry up and load already, will you? Thanks.
Hello, Rangers. This is Gideon Reyes. I'm addressing you from Broadmoor Heights. The Patriarch has made it known that you are in need of logistical support. I can happily make a few calls, speak to a few people. In exchange, I'd like to ask that you hear me out on a proposition. It's not a thing I really do, this ransoming of aid. But these are unusual circumstances, and Colorado Springs' future hangs in the metaphorical balance. I wouldn't be asking for such an exchange if I wasn't desperate. I'll be at the church in Broadmoor Heights, and I'll tell the marshals to let you through. Come find me here.
Great, well, we're not going to go and speak to him just yet. I want to go and finish off the Little Vegas stuff.
Hickey?
Maybe I'll join the marshals. I do like the rough
Do. Time to shut the place down. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there, Red Hats. What's the rush, huh? Why don't you tell your old pal Charlie what you found out from McTavish? Oh, right, yeah. Fair enough. He should be the guy you talk to anyway. If you got good news for him, I'm sure he'll be open to a deal. So, what'd you do to that poor bastard McTavish? Now, why would you be like that to your good pal Charlie? All right. I'll head to the machine shop and clear up any mess you left. Nothing but a favor between friends. You should go on upstairs and talk to Mr. Bragg.
Should we really?
See you later, Red Hats.
Yeah, get the hell out of here, Charlie. Okay, and as you enter, you'll see these two people fighting. Come talk to them.
What do you want? Can't you see we're busy yelling at each other?
You're the one yelling, and if you don't stop, they're going to kick us out.
And you egg them on. And that guy runs away and is access to this terminal. And of course we need nerd stuff for... That is so annoying. I wouldn't by chance have anything that could get my nerd stuff up, do I? I mean, of course I don't, why would I? That'd be, you know, really convenient, wouldn't it? Well, that's just great. Still not downloading. Takes way too long.
I don't want to talk about it. Oh, come on, man. It was an old security drone. It's tiny little close.
You get drummed out in a second, crackpot.
I'm sure they could use my help. Even got my own blackjack.
Did you just give me a
Murdered by Dorsey
hickey?
thugs. Weston family confirmed.
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate.
My uncle, Gideon Reyes, wants to speak to the Rangers.
Oh, of course, Miss Wesson. Open it up, fellas.
Thank you, Lucia. Okay. I absolutely hate Broadmoor Heights.
Who are you people? Mercenaries?
I wish they'd get a younger preacher to come and give sermons.
You just want eye candy.
Ah, you're the Rangers, yes? I'm most pleased to see you. I'm Gideon Reyes.
Uncle Gideon, you heard about my family?
I did, Sabrina, and I'm so sorry. You know you always have a place in my house, for as long as you need.
I know. And I am grateful. But I have a place with these Rangers now. We mean to see justice done for my family.
Is that so, Rangers? She was always an impressive girl. My sister would be proud of her. Now, I expect you're here about my call. There is a situation in Colorado Springs that requires a delicate touch. But first, you need to know the truth about this city. Colorado Springs isn't as prosperous as it pretends.
You don't say.
We can barely feed our existing population. And now, smugglers are bringing refugees into the city every day. If we had enough food to support them, we would welcome them. But we don't.
How unfortunate for you, rich
I've asked
people.
the Patriarch to chase off these smugglers, but he says the crisis with the Dorseys and his children have left the Marshals spread too thin.
I mean, they just sit around doing nothing, but okay.
It seems he'd rather just have Sheriff Daisy keep putting refugees in the pillories, rather than stopping the tide at its source. It's infuriating. And that is why I've called you. You're right, Rangers. I am suggesting you to treat the symptom rather than the cause. But that is because the symptom is about to overwhelm us. And the cause, well, it is very difficult to change the Patriarch's mind. And if it can't be done, the alternative would be changing the regime. Which, even for those who have wanted it most, has seemed impossible. Thus, we must address things that are possible, like discouraging smugglers from bringing refugees to the city. Don't put words in my mouth, Rangers. I'm not suggesting anything. I'm merely stating realities. My loyalty to the Patriarch goes without saying. But let's save any talk of politics until after this refugee crisis is dealt with. Are you willing to help me or not? Not at all. You will be well rewarded, and not just in money. I do a lot of business with the local Arapaho garage, and I can get them to provide you with the mechanics to service your vehicle. They always have the best, and I'll pay for everything. Thank you. I'm told the smugglers are operating out of the bazaar, a trader's market east of Colorado Springs. When you find them, well, do what you can. Convince them to take the refugees elsewhere. Convince them to stop entirely. Arrest them. I just want this problem to go away. Thank you for agreeing to help. You are doing Colorado Springs a great service.
You mean the rich people in Colorado Springs.
Good luck.
But okay. Now the thing with this quest is there are two ways it can go. It can either you help the refugees get into the city, and you help the flow continue, which of course annoys Gideon and he doesn't help you, but the refugees are pleased with it and they help you out instead. Or you can stop them in two different ways. There's an aggressive way and then there's a passive way, and I'll show you that when it comes to that, but that might not be for another episode or so now. But yeah, I would suggest siding with Gideon, because not only do you get the mechanics, some money, and that monocle, which is just give you an extra boost in some things, but you also get Gideon, who comes and works for you, and basically he just talks about like reputations and stuff.
I'm not supposed to let anyone near this servitor drone. It's malfunctioning something fierce, and we think it belonged to the Wessons.
That's right. I recognize that drone. It ran little errands for my father and alphabetized his books.
Stare expectantly at the marshal.
No, I mean, no, ma'am. Please don't mind me. Go ahead and do whatever you need to do.
And pick one, hot wire or hard crash.
Hey, look at him go.
Yeah, really slowly. I'm just gonna run ahead to where he's gonna go.
My family will be avenged.
Sophia Gutierrez, too. And the kids.
Let us come up here. This is where he goes if you don't know. Suppose I can make it up those stairs.
You know, Miss West, the marshals could always do with new blood.
I thought you only took people who were a bit more crooked-like.
Ouch.
We don't discriminate. As long as you can shoot and follow orders.
Perhaps not, then. I can only do one of those things.
Which is great. Yeah, so we can swap out that burn for the army MG. Okay.
Nice work fixing that drone, Rangers.
No problem. You
Well,
just
the
gonna send
crime
them,
around
please.
here happens indoors.
Hello, and welcome to the wondrous, fabulous, most fantabulous home of the Ward family. What is your business at the Ward listed? Processing. Insufficient credentials for entry. Please return at a later date and prepare parameters may change in the future. Your presence has not been requested. You may shall go on.
Let's keep walking.
And here it is.
Yes? Oh,
Patriot.
hello! You must be the Rangers. I'm Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's personal secretary. I make sure only people who have official business with him get past his door. You, due to the importance of your mission, have Mr. Buchanan's leave to enter as necessary. Of course, that privilege could be revoked at any time, but for now, please go on in.
Hello, Joe.
Ah, Miss Wesson. You have my deepest sympathies on the deaths of your family.
Thank you, Joe.
Good day.
Yeah, look. Everyone else has to make do with their normal house. Look at this. A huge mansion with, you know, a giant concrete wall around it and barbed wire atop it and all that. Unbelievable. And you should see the inside, but we're not going to go inside yet because I don't want to have to go through a loading screen. Look, they got these trucks with guns on top of them and elite soldiers. It's ridiculous. Like.
Park. Did you hear what happened in Aspen? All those people taken hostage?
If it's really Vic who has them, they're all as good as dead.
Don't say that to Miriam Knox. Her husband was there, poor woman.
An ancient love letter. Huh.
Descend the narrow stairs and find the door to the bunker, slightly ajar. I listen at the door. Make a perception roll. It's awful dark out here. Maybe we should go inside.
This was your idea. He said it would be cool to play a game in the park.
I got a 15! Do I hear anything? You hear a faint
Hey, boss.
sound inside. Like the sound of a skeletal foot dragging across stone. It's coming closer. Did you hear that?
It's just the wind.
Ah! A pale dog! There's a pale dog watching us!
What? Where? I don't see.
It's coming after us! Run!
Kids, honestly. Yeah, they got a huge greenhouse over there. Unbelievable. I wonder, can you actually go into the Weston's house? Never actually been in it, so just want to go and check. Might be something interesting there.
It feels so empty now. Even when Pa and Ma were traveling, they were here. Mama used to love sitting in here. She'd be ashamed of the mess it's in now.
Well, I'm not cleaning.
Damn Dorseys weren't content to rip everything up. They had to toss the furniture around too. Animal couldn't even leave my memories of this place alone. My house was the first place the Dorseys went. Probably walked right in through the front door, stole my parents and little brother away, and then took out their anger on the house.
Uh-huh.
No point looking back there. It's smashed up even worse, and the Dorseys took everything worth stealing. Mama used to love sitting in here. She'd be ashamed at the mess it's in now.
Some interesting stuff.
Wow. Daddy really didn't want any Dorseys to muck around with his cooking supplies.
Yeah, so rest of the house perfectly fine, but he booby-trapped the entire kitchen. Wanna wait. Are you serious? It's a mine. There we go. Wait for that to dissipate. It's okay, Major Tom, don't worry. I am got a toaster. Yeah, that's sort of a thing about the Wasteland games. You repair the toasters, and if you repair all of them, you get a reward and stuff. But you actually have to put points into the repair toaster skill, and I'm not gonna waste valuable skill points by putting it in the toaster repair one. Even if you do get something cool out of it, I'm not gonna do that. Look at that flag. You can only just tell that it's the American flag. Probably shouldn't have made it in silver, but okay. Okay, let's go. I absolutely hate Broadmoor Heights. All these rich and entitled people. I'm gonna sit through another loading screen. Yay.
Extra, bloody shootout in Garden of the Gods!
What did we... You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on, answer the question.
Alright. Gone faster and
And gonna do another one. Okay. Hopefully, I think there might be another event. Yeah, okay, so we got this chest here which has a bunch of outfits in, but they're not of any real interest. I'm not planning on wearing any of them.
I'm Austin.
There's Austin.
Welcome aboard. Where are you from?
Oh,
You been to the bazaar yet?
around.
Here they got everything money can buy. We all are.
Glad to see you back, Rangers. Cleaned up the worst of the mess in your absence. Now, what can I help you with? I'll be here.
Going, Corporal.
Welcome to your communications hub, Rangers. The Patriarch was good enough to let me use my own gear, and I have my high-frequency radio equipment all set up. From here on out, I will be your voice in the wind. You can contact Ranger HQ at any time through your radio, and I'll reach out as needed. When there's arrest to be made under your authority, just radio them into me. Pleasure to serve. Speaking frankly, great. Protect and serve, right? Things had grown stale with the Marshals. It felt like I'd reached the end of what I could do for the people there. Proud to be a ranger now. The finest setup you'll find this side of the Rockies. This equipment took years to get together. A lot of it custom work. String and pieces of gum, you know?
Nice.
This is the only setup in Colorado able to communicate on all sorts of frequency bands, up to the HF band. That means we can reach you pretty much no matter where you are in Colorado. The basic controls are straightforward. You should try the device yourselves whenever you're here. I've picked up all kinds of signals. It's possible you could even reach Arizona. Anytime.
Yeah, and then if you come over to this and mess with it, you'll just get radio static. And I don't know whether if you come at certain times or at certain parts of the game, or if you just press it enough time, you'll eventually get in contact with someone on the radio, because, I mean, I've tried it a bunch and nothing's come of it, but that doesn't mean that it won't work. And yeah, there's Jody.
Still not feeling great after everything at the lake. Hope you don't mind if I take a little more time. Still healing up, but I'm itching to get back into action. Later.
Well, that's great, but, you know, don't push yourself too hard or anything, alright? Yeah, the garage has been cleaned out. And you'll notice that robot and stuff. You know, the thing is, it's like, there's a robot here and there's like a truck over here and stuff. They disappear when you come back for like the first time after venturing out into Colorado Springs. So if you don't pick them up then, they'll be gone and you'll not see them again. Right here we got the dock.
Hey, Rangers. I'm here at last. It'll take a while. But I think I'll be able to make an actual surgery out of this place. Just need to call in a few favors for equipment and supplies. If you need treatment now, well, I think I'm ready for that. What do you need? Fine. Everything is fine. For now. Fine. Just don't get shot up out there and make more work for me.
Don't know why you complain. Better than just standing there all day, but okay. We'll try our damnedest. Dining hall's been cleaned out now. And then of course, boom.
What if we had animatronic displays, like in the Patriarch's Museum in downtown?
Hey,
Rangers!
Isn't that how
Hope you like what I've done with the space.
Robots?
Robots are autonomous. Animatronics are just machines.
I don't know what those words mean, but I'd still shoot first and ask questions later.
Okay, maybe not.
Hey Simon, how's it going, man? You alright? I know it's a little later than I said yesterday, but I was busy earlier, so I had to sort of do it when I had time, and that just happened to be really late at night. So I am tired, and I'm sure, you know, you're probably tired and all, but yeah. Oh yeah, that new video. It's Age of Wonders Planetfall, and
Man of questionable morals, Mr.
yeah, I know you're a night owl. It's just, you know, probably busy and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, it's Age of Wonders Planetfall, and I don't know whether you've played any of like the Civilization games or whatever. You know, hexagons and stuff. You can only move so far every turn. You build up civilizations, and over turns you can unlock more things and technologies and stuff like that, and you can make alliances or go to war with other factions and stuff, and there are different factions you can play as and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting, and there are loads of different campaigns. It's sort of like Civilization, but instead of different countries, I suppose, nations, it's different races and stuff in a galaxy, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. So just because if you watch it and you think it's interesting, I'll do videos on it, and if not, then obviously I'll not bother. But I do think it's an interesting game because I do enjoy strategy games, and I've been playing it a lot recently, and I have played through many of the different factions on different campaigns. And like I said, it's if you watch the video, I'll explain like how it works and everything, and also like how what you do affects the next mission, because every faction has like a campaign of 2 or 3 missions on different worlds, and depending on what you did on the first one, that depends on what happens on the second one and stuff like that. So there are different ways you can go about it. You can just conquer everyone else and take over the entire planet, or you can make alliances and join up with other people. So there's plenty to do. So it's certainly interesting, and I'd like to do more of it. Yeah, and I'm still gonna stream this at
Food you're
weekends.
feeding us is gonna cause a mutiny. I'd hire a cook if I was you.
Alright, bloody hell. I just started, like... Oh, let's go to the world map for the first time. But yeah, how's your day been going, Simon? Everything alright? Well, I'm glad you're doing okay. College is good. We're actually finishing next week, so yeah.
Arrest Dorsey, calling the Rangers. You killed my brother Jared, remember? Then y'all ran off like cowards before I could find you. Well, now you're got a whole
Yeah, okay, that's great.
in their homestead. About 3 generations worth. And if you don't... Real funny, Rangers. Real fucking funny. I caught one before they all got in the door. Well, how do you like their jokes?
Yeah, well, I mean, being lazy is fine. I mean, I do it all the time. Yeah, we're gonna finish next week on Wednesday, have a party and all that, and then, because we don't finish until June, but we'll have done all our work, so we don't have to go in, because otherwise it'd just be a waste of time going in with nothing to do, you know? But, yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll pass. I mean, everyone's going to pass. I mean, it's pretty much impossible to fail, honestly. So, yeah, it'll be fine, and then, obviously, I've got time until we start our next year in September and all that. But, yeah, it's, it's definitely, it's gonna be great to have plenty of time off, because that's like I said before, I can do more videos now because I was busy with all of our assessments and all that. But now that we're pretty much done, I can do more streaming, more videos and uploading stuff, so I can become more active again. And yeah, in grades, it's sort of just pass, merit, distinction, you know, there aren't like numbers grades or anything. So I'll at least get a pass, and a pass is a pass, you know. As long as you've passed, it's not a waste of a year. But yeah, the Age of Wonders you should totally look into. It's definitely interesting, and also it has a few DLCs which, you know, give you access to extra stuff. If you just watch my video, like the first 10 minutes are basically me just explaining how it works and everything before I just show like the first mission, which we'll dive into whenever I next upload a video. So yeah, it's definitely something to have a go at if you enjoy that sort of thing.
Come in, November 1. Receiving an urgent distress call in your area. Patching it through.
This is Arapahoe 44. We're pinned down on 25 south of Colorado Springs. 2 escorts killed, and these motherfuckers are circling back. Oh, fuck! Here they come! Oh, fuck!
44! Are you there, 44? The Rangers will get somebody to your location right away. Copy? 44! You copy? Lost contact. You heard them, November. And listen, this isn't just any convoy. A44 is hauling new power armor for the Marshals. Your call.
but would advise against taking your time, November. That cargo is absolutely essential to Colorado Springs, and the Patriarch will expect us to recover it. Over and out.
Yeah, so now we have dilemma. Do we go and save the Hoon family from Erastus, or do we go and save the convoy and get some power armor for the marshals? So do we do, so this is a sort of, you know, lives of the many over lives of the few sort of thing, because if we get the power armor, then of course that means the marshals can protect people because they have power armor, whereas the Hoon family, we will save their lives definitely, and they'll be grateful and we'll get some guns and stuff off them. So it's sort of whatever you want to do, and I think it's best to go for the convoy, because if you go for the Hoons, they give you some guns and stuff, but then, you know, the caravan's destroyed and the power armor gets taken. Whereas the Hoons die if you don't go to them first. But, I mean, there are a couple of people, so statistically this is the best choice, but it's up to you. I mean, it doesn't make too much of a difference. It's whether you want to get the reward for helping the caravan and thanks from everyone and a bit of reputation up, or would you like to get some guns and ammo and stuff like that off the Hoon family from saving them? It's up to you. And now we're going to sit through another long loading screen, because of course we do. But yeah, hope you're having a nice night, Simon, and everything's going good. So yeah, if you watch the video I uploaded yesterday, you'll see what I mean about the game, and you can decide whether it's for you or not. Yeah, choice is sort of, I don't know, a lot of people don't like them because, you know, it's a difficult choice to make, I suppose. You know, especially if the choices don't matter. That's one thing I don't like about games as well, whereas you're given a choice, but it doesn't matter at all. Whatever you do, the ending's the same. I hate that. I like games like this, where what you do actually affects how it ends.
I won't give you to Slave Master Archie. I'm gonna keep you for myself. You can watch me murder rangers for years.
Well, you're about to get a chance.
Lose hope. We'll use your head as a hood ornament. Let's get started after I take your supplies.
Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, it's sort of like, if a choice doesn't matter, the ending is exactly the same, then I just hate that, because you feel like, oh, I've got a choice, I can make decisions that affect the entire game, when in reality, it doesn't matter. And it's so annoying, I hate that. But, yeah, anyway. Games like this, where there are multiple endings, the choices you make affect how people see you, and what people do, who will help you, and ultimately how the game ends and things. I do enjoy that, because, you know, you actually affect the world, like sort of, you know, Skyrim, you know, the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout games, where it's sort of, you know, you are the balance, you are the thing that will tip it in either direction. You help people, or you kill people, you know, the choice you make will affect who sees you and how ultimately the game ends. I do enjoy that, because, you know, it's sort of, it's nice to have, I don't know, a say, I suppose, in what happens. There we go. Job done. No more dog. Probably should have bought some ammo for this, but I think, yeah, I'll switch back to the Bren, because at least I had some ammo for it. Don't want to go in a battle without any. That wouldn't go well. But yeah, you can go this way, which is sort of a secret way that you might not know about, and you can flank them, because you have two turrets which are powered by a generator that's here, so immediately you get rid of basically two enemies, and you can get the drop on them, so... you guys there. Bring him down into that doorway. You down here. Uh-oh. Ammo spotted. Great. Just great. I was busy setting up, but never mind, I guess, huh? But also, we get to use our Kodiak now. It becomes, you know, an actual character you can use in battle. And it's great because this thing is amazing, because you can literally plow down enemies. If you drive over them, they will die. You can flatten them. It's great. Like, how they actually integrated it into the game. It's not just the vehicle you use to get to places. You can actually use it in combat. Yeah, because I remember there was one time when I was playing on my own where I literally got ambushed by some robots and I had no ammo on any of my characters, so we couldn't fight them. So I literally just had to drive the Kodiak around and just flatten them all. It was hilarious to watch. Like, I couldn't fight them, so I just had to drive it around and flatten them all. And because it's so powerful, it didn't take much damage at all. They just couldn't do anything to it. Look, just flatten it all. Job done. You up there? The lot over there. Boom, got a turret. How'd you like that? What are you gonna do with that? The Kodiak or that, you know, my turret or what? I would have killed several people already, but my Kodiak, they can handle it. It doesn't matter if it gets damaged really anyway, because you can just get it like repaired. Ultimately the damage doesn't make a huge deal. Ow. Ow. Thanks. Appreciate it. Now get him, mate, Tom. Good job, Major Tom. Okay, let's just fight an Overlord or the Butcher. I think I'll fight the Overlord. He's the big deal. And boom, gone. Dead. Precision shot on him. Go for the legs. And he's dead. I can't even hit him because my Kodiak's in the way. How unfortunate. Use the Kodiak as cover. What you're gonna do, you can only attack like the Kodiak really because that's in your way. Get him, Major Tom. He show him his boss. And we'll just finish off the Kodiak. Boom. Job done. Easy. Okay, so we can start putting these up now. And then perks. Penny pincher. Attributes. Okay. Now we can go and speak to the driver. Yeah, here she is. Couldn't see it.
Who the hell are you guys? Here to finish me off?
Did you not just see us murder all of those scars?
Rangers are real? That was a joke. To give people hope.
Wow, thanks.
My ribs are cracked. Our caravan's been ransacked.
You don't say.
I'm drivetrain. Caravan leader. If you save my people, I'll owe ya. Find my people. They're wounded. Scared. Definitely weren't prepared for this. Our medic... Sirens was in my car when those half-metal pieces of shit dragged him out. Now he's gone. I just hope there are others left to find. Happened fast, Rangers. Routine run, lead vehicle hit a spike trap, tore up its treads. Almost plowed into them. Driver recovered, a professional, with a young daughter back home. Fuck, flaming husk came rolling. Out of the alley. Pinned the rear car. Gunfight. Those fuckers must have been watching our routes for a while. Pulled this off. I suppose we don't need all our traveling stocks. Since everyone's...
well, it'll be fine, Simon, because I'll be finishing up in a minute anyway. It's been over an hour, and I'm tired, so you know, I probably won't be on when you get back, so I wouldn't worry about it. You've hung around, we've chatted, so it's not a problem. Alright then, don't feel pressured to watch it or anything, by the way, just when you've got free time, and yeah, I'll see you whenever I see you. Thanks for stopping by, man, appreciate it. Okay, well, might as well end it here, got nothing else to do, and I'm tired as hell. So, yeah, thanks for popping by, Simon, and yeah, see you guys next time. Thank you, and goodbye.